Hey everyone, it's Flak. Cheating is apparently on the rise in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and if Activision and Infinity Ward aren't careful, it could spell doom for one of the most compelling entries in the series. Now, players have reported a spike in hackers in recent weeks, and many of you told me your own experiences in the comments section of one of my last videos. And you're not alone. Console players are apparently deactivating one of Modern Warfare's biggest selling points. That, of course, is crossplay, in an effort to avoid these hackers. This move doesn't even help players who want to compete in Warzone, as crossplay must be enabled in order to access the mode. And that is a huge problem for the developers, as the Battle Royale mode and its more casual sibling Plunder are driving significant sales of cosmetics and Modern Warfare's core multiplayer experience. To this end, Activision and Infinity Ward are rolling out some pretty stringent anti-cheat measures this week, including an absolutely brilliant one that might surprise you. So, in addition to dedicated security updates and additional back-end tech, studio, and enforcement team support, developers are sending a big FU to suspected cheaters. And you might be wondering exactly what that is. Well, get ready for it. Activision and Infinity Ward say they will start matching suspected cheaters together in the same game. Now, this isn't the first time such measures have been employed. Warzone competitor Apex Legends also matches cheaters with other cheaters, but just imagine for a moment an entire 150-player Warzone match filled entirely with cheaters. It would be absolutely bonkers, and hopefully exactly the gut kick that some hackers need. Now, Activision has reportedly already banned over 70,000 cheaters as of April 13th. But that's kind of the beauty of this. These cheaters, these players, they aren't banned. They're just simply stuck in another room with 149 other players who have an affinity for wall hacks and aimbots. As another ginger once said, when everyone's super, no one will be. Cheaters love to win at any cost and don't really care if they ruin someone else's fun. So what's the solution? Take the fun out of the equation, and hopefully they'll eventually stop or drop the game completely. If not, developers can still ban them. And starting this week, players in Warzone and Modern Warfare who report suspected cheaters will receive confirmation in-game if a suspected player is banned. And that's got to make you feel really, really good to know that you actually went out and reported somebody who was potentially cheating, they turned out to be, and they got what was coming to them. Developers also have plans to roll out a new Report a Player tool for the kill cam and spectator modes at some point in the future in order to make reporting cheaters easier and speeding up the process. Personally, I think this is a fantastic idea. If you think so too, make sure to leave a like on the video. There's an opportunity to teach cheaters a lesson here and give them a taste of what it's like to have your fun ruined, and I am here for that. However, I do also think there is some potential for that tool to be abused. Not much is known about this new system Infinity Ward is giving the green light. It might be possible to grief legitimate players by spamming reports. There's also the chance the enforcement teams or anti-cheat software could issue unfair bans. Hopefully we'll hear more details on how such determinations are made, though Activision has remained tight-lipped in the past about how it handles bans. This also wouldn't be the first time false bans have happened. Last year, Drunksy, a Battlefield developer and former Fnatic esports player, was actually banned from Call of Duty Black Ops 4, presumably for cheating. And honestly, I can't really blame them for thinking that. Drunksy submitted a video of him playing Black Ops 4 and hitting some absolutely insane shots, and you could certainly easily attribute that work to an aimbot, but he's just that good. So there's definitely some kind of margin of error here. However, unless you're a world-class FPS player, I don't really see an unfair ban in your future, but time will tell. Still, cheating is a problem that Infinity Ward and Activision desperately need to get under control. Other FPS games like Battlefield 5 have seen their player bases gutted by rampant cheating, at least limited to PC, and that's a luxury that Modern Warfare doesn't have with crossplay. Now, Activision does have a zero-tolerance policy with cheaters. The publisher says any user who utilizes unauthorized third-party software to gain an unfair advantage, manipulate stats, and/or manipulate game data is subject to penalty. This includes aimbots, wall hacks, trainers, stat hacks, texture hacks, leaderboard hacks, injectors, or any other software used to deliberately modify game data on disk or in memory. If you're caught using any of those, Activision will permanently suspend you from the game, reset your stats, emblems, and weapon customizations, and you'll also be blocked permanently from appearing on the leaderboards. Devs say security teams investigate data and identify potential infractions 24/7 and review all possible cheats and hacks. Once an investigation is complete, bans are handed out as soon as possible. It's not entirely clear if these bans are hardware bans, IP bans, or just account bans. And since Warzone is free to play, I'm curious if there's anything preventing cheaters from just going and making a new account. Given Warzone's popularity and a status as a free-to-play game, I would say it's safe to say cheaters will continue to be a problem going forward. Hopefully Activision and Infinity Ward can counter their efforts effectively. I am curious what you think about the new approach being rolled out for cheaters in Modern Warfare. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think it's a good idea to match cheaters with other cheaters? Personally, I don't think I've run into any cheaters, but I'm hooked on hardcore Modern Warfare, and I have crossplay turned off just for that particular reason. But have you run into any cheaters? And do you have crossplay turned off? Or have you shelved Warzone entirely because of the hackers? Tell me your story in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If not, a dislike. And if you want to help out the channel, consider sharing this video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and tap the bell. The Neat Mics giveaway goes live soon, and you don't want to miss it. You can also check out my social media for the latest updates. You'll find those links in the video description. And as always, thanks for watching.